The Illuminati. Are they real? Who started them? Who's a member? What do they really want? Let's try to find out. Hit the intro!
I got flavor.
Today, the word Illuminati is often said to describe an elite group of people occupying various positions of influence throughout society. The word almost has become a parody of itself and is often used to discredit any real discussion of what is going on behind the scenes. We can factually say the Illuminati were first publicly acknowledged on May 1st, 1776. However, the official name for this group or order was the Bavarian Illuminati. That's right, that's the full name, not just Illuminati. Other names suggested among members prior to launch were the Order of Perfectibilists and even Society of Bees. Boring! The creator was this guy, Adam Weishaupt, a professor of canon law at Ingolstadt University of Bavaria, Germany. Before we get to the shady, perhaps evil and downright criminal aspect of this organization, let's try and draw a more vivid picture. In order to do that, we gotta deal with some less exciting information first. Ha! Gay! Weishaupt was born on February 6, 1748 in Ingolstadt, today part of Munich, then capital of German state Bavaria. Adam's father passed away when he was 5, which left Adam in the care of his godfather, Johann Adam Freier von Ickstadt. Ickstadt was a professor of law at the University of Ingolstadt. Ickstadt gave Adam access to his private library. It was here young Adam was introduced to the works of radical French writers such as Rousseau and Voltaire. At age 7, Adam was enrolled in a Jesuit school, where he often got in trouble with the teachers because of his youthful ideals and love of free expression. At this point, we need to add a layer to this timeline by mentioning something else that is happening in the world around this time. Jacob Frank, creator of Frankism, and later member of the cult of all cults, remember this name, we'll get back to him in another video, he's super important, was arrested in 1760 by the Catholic Inquisition and imprisoned for 13 years. Upon his release, in 1773, he headed for Frankfurt, Germany, where he made friends with the House of Rothschild, including Mayor Rothschild, and was given the title Baron. Okay, back to our main storyline. I promise we'll examine those people more thoroughly in the future. They are extremely important. In 1768, at the age of 20, Adam graduated from the University of Ingolstadt with a doctorate in law. Around this time, he converted to Protestantism despite his Catholic training. Thanks to his godfather again, Adam had access to books that were generally banned by the Jesuits, who tightly controlled Bavaria at the time. These forbidden books of ancient mysteries, cults, and paganism greatly influenced Adam to become a free thinker and seek out additional works by Age of Enlightenment thinkers. Age of Enlightenment was an era he was living in. If we go back to our side quest happening in our timeline right now, we find this going on. The year is 1773 and Jacob Frank, Satanist surprise, is forming alliances. First with Mayor Amschel Rothschild, banking dynasty starter of the Rothschild family. And some researchers say at this point he even made homies with Adam Weishaupt. However, some researchers say that happened a little after the start of the Bavarian Illuminati. The discrepancies above leave two schools of thought in this story. One, Mayor Rothschild influenced and financed the start of the Bavarian Illuminati and was kept out of the limelight for a while. Or two, Mayor Rothschild joins shortly after the creation of the Bavarian Illuminati and then has an influence on the order. A little background on this Mayor character. Mayor Rothschild was actually born Mayor Bauer, and he was the one that changed the last name from the Bauers to the Rothschilds. The Bauers were a notorious occult family of Middle Ages Germany. And Mayor Rothschild is famous for the following quote: "Give me control of a nation's currency, and I care not who makes the laws." Now back to our main quest. In 1775, Adam was named Professor of Law at Ingolstadt University, a position only held before by a member of the Jesuits. Adam, being Protestant, and his promotion further enraged authorities, and pitted the young idealist against traditional faculty members, many of them Jesuits. Regardless, Adam's popularity grew with students and faculty. They respected Adam for his open-mindedness. They would hang out in his quarters periodically to discuss religion, philosophy, and the issues of the day. Topics included Greek and Roman cults. They also studied the works of Pythagoras. By some reports, these gatherings were similar to modern-day university student activities, as in there was drinking, music, and even the blazing of cannabis. Around this time, Adam was also initiated into Freemasonry, and as a student of ancient esoteric knowledge, he grew frustrated that no one in his lodge understood the occult significance of their own ceremonies. So now that Adam's grown up in our story, now would be a good time to update us on his influences at the time in his life. Who was he a fanboy of type of thing? Adam was greatly influenced by a merchant simply known as Colmer. One author termed Colmer as the most mysterious of the mysterious men. Colmer preached an ancient form of Gnosticism called Manichaeism. I definitely said that wrong. That had used the word illuminated prior to the 3rd century. Colmer had learned esoteric knowledge of Egypt and Persia. Colmer himself was admired by Cagliostro, a French court magician and revolutionary. Cagliostro was involved in Masonic activities with the mysterious Count of Saint Germain and Venetian lover Giovanni Giacomo Casanova. Mesopotamian influence on Adam can be seen by the adaptation of the Persian calendar for the Illuminati. Adam spent several years consolidating information and knowledge from the various influences mentioned, plus the Knights Templar and Assassins. And quite possibly by now, he's also having chats with the previously mentioned Mayer Rothschild, that's friends with Jacob Frank, member of the Cult of All Cults, so it's getting shady. On May 1st, 1776, the Bavarian Illuminati is officially declared an order, an organization. I don't know, but without a doubt, 100% this is the year and date it was publicly formed. Given everything that's going on, one believable theory on where the Illuminati name came from goes like this. The name Illuminati came from the Zohar, which is a body of works in the Jewish equivalent of the Bible called the Kabbalah. Zohar is the foundation of Sabbatean Frankist belief. In Hebrew, Zohar means splendor, radiance, illuminated, and so we have Illuminati. Others believe the name came from a small splinter group of Gnostics in Spain called the Alumbrados. It was founded by a Spanish Jesuit, Ignatius of Loyola. The Alumbrados taught a form of Gnosticism believing that the human spirit could attain direct knowledge of God and that the dogma of former religions was unnecessary to those who found the light.
Excuse me, everyone. Sex! Now that I have your attention.
What else happened in 1776? American Declaration of Independence. Adam Smith published The Wealth of a Nation. House of Rothschild was formally founded. Adam created 13 degrees of initiation in his Illuminati, the same amount of steps on pyramid money. Adam's Illuminati began with 5 members: Adam and his law students Franz Anton, Maz Elder, Andreas Suto, and a man named Bauhoff. However, the order grew quickly. A less talked about person that joined the order slightly after launch was William of Hesse, the employer of Mayer Bauer, aka Rothschild. So there you go, another connection of how they can be homies and friends and stuff. Rothschilds and German royalty have been connected by biographers through Freemasonry. Mayer's son Salomon was part of the same lodge as Mayer's bookkeeper Seligman Geisenheimer. Originally, the stated goals of the Illuminati appeared benevolent. They were to oppose and try to stop superstition, prejudice, religious influence over the masses, abuses of government power, and gender inequality. Others saw the order and its members as anarchists or descendants of the Knights Templar and the Assassins, and some as nothing less than worshippers of Satan intent on dominating the world. The order recruited swiftly, including from the various Masonic lodges Weishaupt belonged to. In an intercepted letter, Weishaupt is quoted as saying that certain secret traditions were above the comprehension of common minds.
Shut up, bitch!
Adam showed his desire to mold Illuminati members to his will by writing, "We cannot use people as they are, but begin by making them over." Alright, let's take a break here. We got the ball rolling, and in the next video we will switch focus to understanding the methods of operations for the Bavarian Illuminati, along with their goals straight from the mouth of Adam Weishaupt. We will also include quotes from the numerous historical figures acknowledging the existence of the order. Don't forget the earlier mention in the video about the cult of all cults. This cult will also be examined when the time is right. Until then, just remember who plays a role in said cult that we've discussed so far. Comment below if you learned something from this video. Feel free to correct me on something or add in information I missed. Our perception correction journey continues in the next video. See you there. Hit the outro.
Motherfucker, I'm ill.